Now, from your Weather Authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
We really couldn't ask for a better way to start the weekend and start the month of August, especially given where we've been with those 90s for consistent days, a couple of heat waves, in fact, throughout the month of July. And of course, it was all combined with that high intense humidity that we dealt with for the better part of the last week and a half as well. So outside right now, today overall has been a beautiful day. We've got a beautiful evening shaping up across the tri-state too. A quiet view from our Heads Construction Tower camera looking down on US 41. The Strip in Henderson, and also off into the distance you can see the Ohio Riverfront there in Evansville off into the distance too. We're starting to see some of the clouds that we had outside today dissipate a little bit here as we head through the early part of our evening hours. On the other side of the bridges, that's a view from our Kate Foppel Ford Tower camera. Traffic running smoothly today. I know there have been some backups here in recent days, so far so good, and hopefully it stays that way as well. Down to the south though, our Austin Holmes Tower camera in Central City showing some of those clouds still holding together in our southern counties. And I think overall will be mostly clear tonight, but a few clouds could bubble up again as we head into the late night hours, and a mix of sun and clouds again for tomorrow. Equally beautiful down on the riverfront in Owensboro. That's our Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction Tower camera. If you have any outdoor plans, no complaints at all for your Saturday evening and Saturday night. Temperatures right now already in the 70s at the airport in Evansville, showing 77 right now. Morganfield's at 79, as is Madisonville. Some lower 80s though for part of the tri-state. Up in Princeton, the warm spot currently at 82, and it looks like Jasper falling down to 76. Of course, the Strassenfest going on up in Jasper, Volksfest going on in Evansville. And you couldn't, again, ask for a better forecast for the weekend for those outdoor festivals as well. And also, no threat of rain for this evening. That's just some false returns showing up around the radar site there. None of that is reaching the ground, so Doppler radar quiet today, and largely will stay quiet for tomorrow. But I think we'll have, especially in our southeastern counties, later tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, a few stray showers trying to move up from southeast to northwest. And then tomorrow night, a slightly better chance of some showers. And we'll touch on that here in just a moment. But rivers, relatively quiet, but we do have a few crests in the forecast. The Ohio and Evansville will crest tomorrow morning at 15 feet even. A 7.3-foot crest Monday evening for the Wabash over Mount Carmel. The green down in Calhoun continues to hold steady. Tomorrow night, the white up in Petersburg will crest at about 8.2 feet. And then Tuesday evening, we'll see about a 4.5 to 5 foot fall of the Little Wabash in Carmi, currently sitting at 19 feet. It'll fall to about 14 and a half feet as we head into the early part of next week. But all is quiet across a good deal of the region. You have to go down to the deep south to see any threat of precipitation, especially over southern Georgia, closer to the Florida line there too. Central Louisiana getting a pretty good amount of showers, and we just east of Denver, you saw a severe thunderstorm watch box there. No threat really of rain for the weekend, but definitely no severe weather threat for our part of the country. And as I mentioned, those clouds are starting to fade away here, and Future Tracker shows that trend this evening, and then we'll see the clouds returning at least in a partly cloudy fashion through the late night to early morning hours tomorrow. And as we go through the day on your Sunday, a lot like today, no humidity, high temperatures 80 to 85, a good amount of sunshine, but we could see some showers try to develop and move in, again, especially over our southeastern counties late in the evening. But overnight, I think we'll see some of those creeping up along and north of the river. Not an area-wide rain, but we could have some showers and maybe some rumbles of thunder late Sunday night, first thing Monday morning as they head out the door for the morning commute. And then a mix of sun and clouds for our Monday, off and on showers, not an all-day washout again. We're keeping rain chances between about 40 to 50%. So again, you'll have a lot of dry time for any outdoor plans or activities you have scheduled for Monday. Same story as we head into Tuesday. We'll see clouds mixing with sun, off and on showers and thunder showers developing, and that's going to be the theme that continues likely into Wednesday. I think Monday to Tuesday, not a great chance of rain, but those are probably looking to be the highest rain chances of next week. And then as the work week rolls along, as many of you are going back to school as well next week, those rain chances will start to back off as we head into the second half of next week. But for the rest of this evening, temperatures falling through the 70s. We'll be down into the lower to middle 60s. Comfortably cool. Yet again, another refreshing start to your morning if you're headed out early tomorrow morning. And again, a lot like today for our Sunday, 80 to 85, a mix of sun and clouds. Few showers are possible. And as I mentioned, a few off and on showers continuing Monday and Tuesday. Temperature-wise, will be pretty much in the same ballpark for Monday, but we do see the return of at least noticeable humidity. And the humidity will continue to build through next week. It's not going to be nearly as hot, and it's not going to be nearly as humid. So it will feel more typical for August with those daily chances of off and on showers and storms and the heat and humidity. It does, though, look like the 90s return by the end of next week and the start of next weekend, but we keep rain chances off the board. So again, a pretty typical August weekend on the way next week.